Welcome to WildNote. I'm Chris Webster, and today we're going to go over some recent updates to the WildNote web platform. These updates were pushed to the web on November 26th, 2018. First, I'd like to recognize the hardworking developers of WildNote. They're really pushing to make this platform awesome. If you ever have a suggestion or you find a bug, please let us know using support@wildnoteapp.com. Or you can click the blue I in the lower right-hand corner of the screen for info on how to contact us. The first thing you'll notice that's changed is the project cards are now bigger and have more information. What you see now is a bar graph of the survey forms that have been submitted in the last 8 weeks. Hovering over one of the bars will give you the date and exact number, which is exactly what you see here on the graph. We're hard at work trying to figure out what users would like to see here. If you have suggestions, let us know. The other big news is in the WildNote survey form library. This won't be a big deal if you already have all the forms you need downloaded and in your company survey form library. However, sometimes we make updates to forms and you want to check in from time to time to see if a new version has been posted or if there is a new form that you'd like to download. We add those on occasion too. All right, so before we get into this, I want to show you how you're actually going to do this just as a refresher. So go back to projects and we're going to create a new project. We'll just call this new project. I'm not really going to add any other information. We'll just click save. Now we see project admin up here and survey forms. All right, so these are the current forms listed in this company's survey form library. Now I'm going to click on New Survey from Library, and you'll see this screen again. What you see is all our forms are now collected into types. As we add new forms, we'll add more into these types or into new types. So right now we have administrative forms, archaeology forms, biological forms, compliance, cultural resource management, and wetland forms. You can see if I click on this caret icon here, this little arrow, that it expands and you can see all the forms within there. If I click on this big one here, it expands all of the categories or types, and I can see all the forms available from WildNote. You can also see the name, the version, the description, again the type, and then whether or not the form is locked for editing. Before, you had to download each form separately. That can be tedious when you were, for example, downloading all of the archaeology forms. Now you can check the box next to the type or check all the boxes next to the forms you want. So I can see here, I can check archaeology forms like that, or I can say I only want this one, and this one. But I'm going to check all of these for this example. Now click on Copy Selected Survey Forms, and you now see a link to your project survey forms. If I click on that, it'll take me back here to my new project. Now, the forms won't be there immediately. They're being duplicated and sent to this system on the back end. So if I wait just a minute or so, the forms will all be there. That's pretty slick. So while we're waiting for these to come in, keep the suggestions coming and help us make WildNote the best it can be. This is a powerful platform, and our users help make it even more powerful. Check our video library on YouTube and on WildNote for all our videos on using the platform and collecting data. I've got links to the YouTube video up on the screen, and you can also find our WildNote help videos within our help system. And let me show you how to get there real quick. So you can also find them in our help system. So if I go up here on help, and I'm going to open this in a new window, so I can see this is our help after clicking on that, and then WildNote help videos. And there they are. So we can click on company settings here, and you can see the video and some information about it. Okay? Now let's go back here, refresh the screen one more time, and there's all our forms. All right, so all of them are right there. They're automatically linked to the project, and you don't have to do anything about it. Conveniently, you were also just sent an email that lets you know all the forms are duplicated and the job is done. And that only took, I think, less than a minute. So again, check out those resources and check our video library on YouTube and on WildNote for all our videos on using the platform and on collecting data. Thanks.